Black people like camping.
Okay.
Here's what I enjoyed about camping and why I feel like when it was first introduced to me when I was younger by my dad, it was a way to get off of our phones and the computer and games, and we was forced to talk to each other. We was sitting there by the campfire. We would just had a cool time. No, we didn't go deep into the woods where we thought that something crazy was out there, but we went deep enough to where oh, we hear something? Let's run to the car.
Well, that's just validation that I shouldn't be there.
Well, in the wildlife?
If there's possibility that bears are gonna be there, I shouldn't be there.
Not all spots have bears though. You can go camping out in Joshua Tree and look at the stars.
Yes, there's nothing I love more than just driving up to Joshua Tree and then looking at the stars, being part of nature, and then going to bed in my Airbnb.
Yes.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I went hiking once with another black female friend of mine, and she fainted. And these white people came up to us and were like, as she's laying on the floor, they're like, you have to pour water on her head. And I refused to do it. And they were like, you need to save her, you need to pour water on her head. And I was like, my friend is a black woman. She would rather be fainted on this trail than have me put water in her hair. Are you kidding? And I wouldn't do it.
It took me a while to get into camping because I used to read articles online and white people did not sell me on what they knew about the wildlife.
Right.
They said with grizzly bears you're supposed to act all big with the grizzly bear.
Yeah.
They say with the brown bears you gotta lie down because they don't like the dead. But then what makes it worse though, they said with the black bears you run to the nearest lake because the black ones can't swim.
No, I'm so done with you.
Look it up.
Oh my God.
Google it.
Yeah, same here. It was sprung on me by some white people.
Of course.
I'm like, all right, last time.
How do people spring camping?
Because look, okay, so we're going to
Jawbreaker.
Oregon, and we were going to do this thing called the Gambler 500, which was a 500-mile rally in a $500 or less car. And so I fly out to Oregon, we good, and then they got all this camping gear. I'm like, yo, what's this? I was like, oh, well, part of the rally is we camp out and then we drive back. I was like, oh, that wasn't in the description.
My first and only time was spur camping in college freshman year because my dorm mates were all Caucasian and they were just baffled that I never willingly slept outside before. I happened to have a sleeping bag from my youth. The only
From
thing,
your youth?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I never used
Sailor
How old
Moon
are you
or
right
something?
now?
I bought an adult and my mom was like, you're gonna grow into it.
Black moms.
You did that.
That is a black
She
mom
wasn't
thing.
wrong.
I took my son on a campsite. It was a 3-day trip, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And camping for me with my son was definitely a way for us to bond, to connect, and to just experience life before he goes home and gets back in his room and I go back in my room. And I think that's important. So
That's precious.
I love the idea of a father taking their son camping.
Yeah.
That
I
bond
feel like
is
my
too.
dad just went camping when I was young and never
Never
came.
did.
I ain't taking my daughter camping.
Let's start a black camp club.
Yes, but you need to be on the beach.
That's not a bad idea.
I appreciate these type of talks because it does open us up to these conversations, and there's so many more of these
There's so
conversations that
many.
we can and should have and probably will.
Guys,
That's good.
what a dream. What a dream.
Yes.
We did it. Black people like
Wrap it up.
Rev it up.